How long does a drug-related DUI case typically take to resolve? Arizona criminal law team lawyer says, DUI cases that allege drugs or medications tend to take a bit longer than the average alcohol case. It seems that when prosecutors are dealing with an alcohol DUI case, oftentimes they will have breath test results, which are immediate to the results that are gained at the time that the person was arrested or soon thereafter. Prosecutors will often rely on those breath tests, as they don't have to do any additional testing, although they can choose to also test the blood for alcohol. Sometimes they will decide not to test the blood for alcohol or any other substances, but hold it in reserve just in case the defense brings up any issues with the breath test. When we're dealing with drug or medication DUIs, the prosecutor has to test the blood or the urine if a urine sample is taken. We don't have an equivalent to a breath test as we do with alcohol DUI cases. Depending on which lab is being used, testing the blood for drugs or medication can take quite a long time, as it stands right in municipal courts when they're dealing with a drug DUI case. They will often take upwards of about 11 months before they actually bring the case against someone because it takes them so long to test for drugs or medications. When we are dealing with illegal drugs, once the case is brought, it can go a bit faster simply because it is rare to be able to negotiate down a DUI drug case to something like the case being dismissed, reckless driving, or maybe attempted DUI. The reason why is because it's so simple for the prosecutor to prove their case. Simply the presence of an illegal drug and driving is enough to be convicted of a DUI. The prosecutor can, but does not need to prove impairment. Cases that tend to be better to take to trial are those where the person is alleged to be simply taking a prescription medication and having it in their system, or it is alleged that they were impaired by their medication. Those cases tend to go to trial a bit more often and tend to be more successful simply because jurors are used to taking medication, and when they are involved in that type of a case, they can put themselves in the defendant's shoes and are a bit more likely to find the person not guilty. For a free consultation, call Arizona Criminal Law Team Lawyer at 480-442-8343 or visit their website at www.azcriminallawteam.com.